Hi, Gwen Price, sales representative with Keystone Real Estate. And today I'm with Tyler Depatie with the Woodworking Studio.
Hi.
Thank you. We're in your wonderful shop and I love the smell of wood, and you've got a lot of different things going on in this shop. I first saw you on Instagram. I can't even remember how I found you, but I thought I have to meet you because I loved what you did.
Thank you.
I love woodworking. Like I was telling you earlier, my dad was a carpenter, but he was a rough carpenter. He wasn't a finishing carpenter, and you do some beautiful furniture and all kinds of things.
Yeah, right now our key focus is like home furniture and home decor, and now we're starting to branch out to kitchens more. But yeah, and it's all about the details.
Yeah, it's amazing. And you were showing me some of the wood species that you have here I have never heard of.
Yeah, there's some fun ones, and they're fun names too, like Babinga, Cocobolo.
Yeah, what was that? Purple
heart.
Yeah.
Yellow heart.
I mean, everybody's heard of oak and birch and all
yeah,
those sort
those
of
are
things.
key northern Ontario woods.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, mahogany's a exotic wood, and you're like, no, that's
Not really.
That's stuff that makes your jaw drop.
I mean, some of the stuff you showed me was just amazing, and I know it's a little tricky to work with some of them because of the density.
Density and the tear out factor, and just they blunt the tools too much.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of wood that I just, as beautiful it is, I try to stay away from it because it just kills me in sharpening.
Yeah, that sharp blade's gone in a second. How long have you been doing this, and how did you get started? Why woodworking?
I've been doing this for about 3 to 4 years as a business, but as a full business, so like a year. I got into it because my wife came up to me and she said, "Oh, I want to paint this sign. Can you put these boards together?" And I was like, "Oh, I can do that. I know woodworking." So I go up to Home Depot, get these brackets that you put on for your house for like the rafters, and I smashed those things on, and I'm like, "Look, I finished it," and it was bowed like this from all the pressure. I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to look up a video on YouTube." I started watching a little bit of YouTube, and then there was a rabbit hole I fell right into.
Oh wow!
And then I did that for about a year and a half. And I only had a couple of little tools, and now I have a full shop full of beautiful tools.
Amazing.
And then it just was like next step, and then one day I quit my job mining and started doing woodworking full time.
Oh, and isn't it wonderful to do what you love?
It's
doesn't
amazing.
Feel like a job.
I haven't woken up to go to work in 3 years.
Yeah.
And that's the best feeling you could ever have.
Absolutely, I know what you mean, and really what you're doing is artistry. It's not just a bunch of woods.
Yeah, I'm not just
nailed together
stuff, like just to make a dollar. I really every project I do, I really care about it, and I like that connection I have with the client, being like, this is for such and such, and this is the reason I want to build it. That really connects with me, and I love connecting that piece to that person. And then it's every time I do a piece, I want to one-up it a bit more so that I'm not just doing the same thing every time.
Everything's
it's so
unique.
monotonous. Everything's unique. And if it's a small thing like a pen, how can I twist that into something different that I haven't done yet? Like a different type of wood or species and stuff like that.
No, I mean, did you take woodworking in high school?
No, well, I took grade 9 and I failed because the teacher didn't have any interest in grade 9s. He cared about the grade 11 and 12s that were building actual pieces.
Oh, okay.
Us, he was like, go build a freaking a cutting board. So I stole somebody else's cutting board and handed it in, and they failed me. And I was like, well, that's no good.
Well, you've come a long way.
I wish I could do
some of your pieces are absolutely spectacular, and we will post some of those online just to show, because that's what sort of drew me to you. I love artistry like that, when somebody can take this chunk of wood and make something from it. It's amazing.
Thanks. Yeah, it's fun. I love it.
Yeah. No,
I love it, and I love seeing people's reactions to it and how much they like it too. That just makes me want to do it more and more.
Because I saw, the pans, but also you had some beautiful, intricate boxes that you made. Plus, I saw, I think, a bed. So lots of different things.
A couple big king-size beds, dining room tables, and vanities, a big gun cabinet that was solid walnut. That weighed a ton.
Yeah. How to get it out of the shop?
It's like call all your buddies you can and get them to help move things. And it's like I'm starting not to hear back from a lot of them because they're just like, your stuff's too heavy. But it's solid wood. I can't help it.
So if somebody wants to, I mean, they don't just drop by. It's by appointment.
By appointment only right now. So you can contact me from either on Facebook, Instagram, or go to our website and get my email and direct contact me that way, or you can call me too and make an appointment and come into the shop and we can chit chat and show you some of the great woods that we have and come up with an idea for that project.
Yeah, well, I'll post links to all of those sites for people too, so that they can get a hold of you, because like I say, I was amazed by what I saw online, and I'm so glad I met you, because now this shop is amazing. It's huge. How big is it?
It's about 1,000 square feet, and we're hoping to get a new place in the next couple of months to a year, so that we can start building a showroom, so that when people come in, they can actually touch some of the projects that we build, because they're gorgeous. They're fun to touch. Well,
you're right in the heart of New Sudbury. Which, go figure. I would never have imagined that there was a place like this this close to town. Because often you think, okay, that's somewhere out in the boonies.
Yeah,
you know,
like,
so
I don't want to drive all the way to the valley.
It's great. So thank you so much. It was so great to meet you.
Thank you for coming in.
I love your work for sure. Thanks.